you can, and you are halfway there. Hey everyone, this is Chanchal, and now you're watching Upscale, the complete learning platform. As you all know, English as a language is something that's globally accepted. Therefore, the need to have a good knowledge of English is increasing day by day. And this is the reason why all the competitive exams stress more on to have good knowledge grammatically as well as vocabulary wise. So, I'll give you some tips to succeed in various competitive exams under the topic General English. First of all, take a notepad as it's very important to maintain a regular subject-wise notebook for such examination. And in today's session, we are going to learn about error spotting.
What's this error spotting? Error spotting is an important topic which is usually asked in most of the competitive examinations. So you must have a strong command on grammar rules. This will definitely help you to identify the errors quickly. To solve such questions, first up, you should read the complete sentence carefully. In most of the cases, you will be able to detect the error in the very first go itself, but if you are still unsure of the correct answer, then you must read each individual part of the sentence. And also, while reading the entire sentence, you must carefully check the subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement is a very important criteria for finding the error. Now, I'll list out some common errors and hacks that can be seen in spotting the error questions in comprehensive and competitive examination. The very first tip is words beginning with H like honor, honest, hair, etc. are considered to be silent. Hence, the vowel following it takes an instead of a for the article. Hence, the correct usage is an are, an hair, an honor, etc. Tip number 2. As I said before, always check for subject-verb agreement. If a subject is singular, then its verb should also be singular. Similarly, if a subject is plural, then its verb should also be plural. Tip number 3. Check for errors in the use of conjunctions. Remember that a sentence only uses one conjunction at a time. For example, use of both as and so in the same sentence is incorrect. Tip number 4. The distinction between much and many. The word much is used before uncountable nouns while the word many is used before countable nouns. Here, uncountable nouns are substance which cannot be further broken down into smaller elements. For example, liters of milk. Here the word milk cannot be further broken down into smaller units. On the other hand, countable nouns are substances which can be broken down into smaller elements. For example, two dogs. Here the existence of the word two makes the verb countable. Tip number 5. The distinction between whose and which. The word whose is used to address living things and the word which is used for lifeless objects. For example, the sentence which book is lying there is incorrect and the sentence whose book is lying there is correct. Tip number 6. Collective nouns like public, committee, team, audience, government, etc. can be used both as singular and plural depending on their meaning. When these words refer to a unit, the verb is singular, otherwise it's plural. Tip number 7. The word unless is always used in the negative sense. It expresses a condition. The word not is never used with unless. Next, last but not the least, tip number 8. Some nouns possesses a singular form but still represent plurality and thus take a plural verb when used in a sentence. For example, police, people, etc. Similarly, some nouns always take plural verb because their form is always plural. For example, scissors, spectacles, etc. Very important criteria for error spotting is work on your vocabulary to maximize your marks in the English language session. Shape up your vocabulary from newspaper word list. Next, let's move on to the workout session. In this session, you will have some questions, and each question, the sentence is broken down into 5 options. I'll show an example. In these questions, we have to find out which part of the sentence has an error and select the appropriate options from the question. If a sentence is free from error, select no error. Let's begin the quiz. First question. Government officials have been working overtime to answer queries raised by banks on numerous of issues pertaining to the loan waiver. No error. The right answer is option C. There should not be of after numerous because the words like several and numerous does not take of after them. Question number 2. The new project group would first look into the tender conditions of both basic and value-added services, submit its bid. No error. The right answer is option D. It should be submitting instead of submit. Question number 3. By the time we reached the classroom, the lecture had already begun. No error. The right answer is option A. The word times must be replaced with time as the correct idiom is by the time and it's not by times. Question number 4. Doctor said that he was making good progress and would not need an operation. No error. The right answer is option E. The sentence is absolutely correct and thus has no error in it. Hence, option E is correct answer. 5. This goes beyond a simple patient-doctor relationship, but I think our friend, philosopher and mentor need to pour out everything that's troubling him. No error. In this question, the error lies in the option C. If several nouns or adjectives are used for a single subject, friend, philosopher, and mentor refers to a single person. Therefore, the verb must be singular, that is, needs instead of need. So, the right answer is option C. Question number 6. The time has come for policymakers in India to understand the damage which is caused as a result of a vast gap in perception and reality. No error. The right answer is option C. In this, the term is changed to has been to correct the error of tense to indicate that the damage has been done in present participle. Hence, option C is the right answer. Question number 7. Quite a few students were also present during farewell ceremony of their outgoing principal. No error. Right answer is option C. Use article the before farewell because farewell in this sentence is organized for the outgoing principal, so it is particularized in the sentence. Hence, option C is the right answer. The teacher thought the children would be happy for clearing away their toys. No error. The right answer is D. Clearing up their toys. Instead of clearing away, it's clearing up.
That's all from me for today. If you want some additional questions or guidance, you can join in our Telegram group by pressing the link given in the description. And also press the subscribe button and bell icon right next to it. And give us a thumbs up if you like our work. Happy watching!